I know that why you are feeling dejected and why you are feeling disappointed completely. I think you all might have been practicing this language for some months or for some years, but your English is not improving and you're unable to reach that fluency. And moreover, you're unable to find out the reason why your English is not getting improved and what is exactly holding you back, right? Yes, actually, there are four reasons why you are unable to reach that fluency and what is exactly holding you back. Okay, yes, so the first reason is practice. Yes, guys, I know that you are spending a lot of time on practicing English every single day. You like to watch videos in English and you are listening to something in English and you are writing and you are reading English to improve or to enhance your English speaking skills. And what about speaking practice? How much time you are spending when it comes to speaking practice? Yes, just analyze and just ask yourself that how much time you are allotting to speaking practice every single day, and how many days you are postponing and how many days you are resuming those activities. Okay, so just think about it, guys. Actually, you should remember one thing, guys. All these activities should not dominate your speaking practice. Yes, I am not telling you guys that you should not write or read or listen or watch anything in English. Of course, you have to go through everything if you want to get fluent, if you want to become fluent in English. But the time you are spending on these activities should be less than the time you are spending on speaking practice. Yes, you should spend a lot of time on speaking, guys, because then only your mouth will habituate to these English words and then only you can speak fluently. Then only you can expect to become fluent in English, guys. Yes, you have to practice. I have been telling in my videos that you have to speak up a lot. Even if you don't like to do all these activities, you can put them aside and start speaking out. You don't worry about mistakes, guys. Everyone does mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. Okay, you're not the only one, right? So just ignore about the mistakes and continue speaking. If you don't practice, then how can you get to know that you are making mistakes, and how can you get to know where your English level is? When you are speaking, when you are start practicing English, you have to do in a systematic way. Well, what do you mean by that? Yes, I know that you are a person who practice every day English, well, like on speaking English. Okay, but how you are practicing and how you are speaking? Are you trying to call each and every person to a random person every single day? If you are that person, then please listen to me, guys. Don't make random calls to a random person. Yes, yeah, you should make calls. You should make calls, but the thing is that you should not make calls to a random persons on any platform. Yes, the reason why is, if you make a random calls to strangers every day, what you do, you are tend to introduce yourself a lot of times, isn't it? Ask their introduction, like where are you from and what do you do, what is your qualification, and how long have you been practicing this language, and what are your goals, where is your dream destination, like this. All the stuff, is it necessary? Tell me. It is not necessary. These are all trivial things, guys. You can simply skip that part, introduction part. So whenever we try to call a random person, this is what we do every time. Of course, this is a rule that we have to introduce ourselves. Then how can we start a conversation, or how can we kick the conversation, right? So that is why I'm telling you, don't make random calls. Instead of that, you can just find a friend, find an English partner who is as eager as you to improve their English. Okay, but how to find? Yeah, while making a random calls, you just pick out one person, okay, who is also trying to improve their English, and try to make them as a friend and try to learn English. That is how you're gonna speak with that person every single day. Stick to that person, stick to only one person, because whenever we give introductions, we are going to repeat the same things over and over. So we, at the end of the day, we don't get anything, guys, because we are just using the same words and same questions and the same answers. We are giving the same answers, right? So there is no point of practicing like that. So listen to me. find a person, make him a friend or her a friend, and start speaking with him. There are a lot of benefits that we can get if we talk to a one person only every single day. Yes, actually we can discuss a lot of topics, different topics, various topics every day. That is how you can expand your knowledge, and that is how you're gonna upgrade your vocabulary, and that is how you're gonna improve your English speaking skills as well. See this, these are the advantages that you are gonna get, guys, if you find a good friend, if you find a good partner, speaking exchange partner. Then these are the things that you are gonna get in return. So please try to stick to only one person, and that is how you should practice, not to make random calls to a random person. Okay, yes, this is about the first. And when we talk about this second reason, that is a study method. Yeah, study methods. Yes, I know that you have been coming across a lot of videos on YouTube channels, and you have been following them, and you have been implementing them, all those methods or techniques blindly. But just think for a while, those techniques working for you? Do you really think you're gonna become fluent in English by implementing those methods? Just analyze, just if you think those methods are working for you, then only follow those methods. I am also talking about my channel as well. If you think those are working for you, then only follow them, then only implement in your English life, in your English journey. Otherwise, just skip them and go for another, and opt for another method. We are not forcing you anyone that you should follow this, that you should go through this method, or you should implement this technique, then only you can become fluent in English. No. Why we are sharing these things? Because those techniques or the methods worked for us, so that is why we are sharing in this platform, hoping that they might help some people, around 50% of the people. Okay, if you think you are not in that 50%, just simply skip those methods, simply avoid those methods, and try to think which methods gonna help you to become fluent in English, or to improve your English speaking skills. Okay, and start to think twice before you are gonna implement some things in your English journey. Okay, yes, this is all about this second reason. And when we talk about the third reason, it is patience, guys. Yes, and you know what, guys, learning language takes a lot of time. Believe me, it takes a lot of time. It tests our patience as well. But when we run out of that patience, we feel like giving up, we feel like quitting this journey. But what is the point of coming this far, guys? Tell me, d- do you want to prove this to everyone around you? Tell me, this is not what you want to prove. You want to prove that you can speak in English in front of everyone, and you can also become fluent in English, irrespective of the background that you have come from, irrespective of the study that you the study method that you applied. So please never think of quitting, or never think of giving up. And have patience, guys, have patience. Yes, definitely it will take time, but you are gonna get that fluency, definitely. Okay? There is no doubt about it. Okay, yes, that is all I wanted to say. And while you are learning English, it is quite common to make mistakes. If you think you are making mistakes a lot of time, then just give yourself some time and be patient, and start learning from the scratch, start learning from zero. And it is quite common, as I told you before, it is quite common to make mistakes. Okay, you never think about, or never worry about the mistakes that you are making while you are learning a language. Yes, when you are learning something new, it is common to make mistakes. Then only you can say that you are learning something new. If you don't make mistakes, then how can you say you are learning something new, guys? Yes, if you don't make mistakes, that means you are not learning something new. It is already, you already knew that. That means you already master that if you are not making mistakes. So please accept the way you are, and accept these mistakes, and be patient until you get the positive results. And don't expect the results overnight. What, guys, that every step whatever you are taking now is gonna make you reach great heights. Believe me and trust me. Yes, because whatever the efforts that you are putting to learn English every day is going to make you reach that fluency level one day. Definitely you will reach that fluency one day, but you have to be patient until that time. Yes, of course, I know that your progress might be slow at first, but please don't be discouraged. Consistency is the key, guys. Practice every single day on a regular basis, then success will definitely fall at your feet. That fluency will come to you, okay? So please be patient until you get that success, or until you get that fluency in this language. So when we talk about the reason 4, that is set realistic goals. Yes, realistic goals. And actually, guys, let me tell you one thing. We always want to achieve a fluency within a 6 months or within a 1 year. This is how we set time. This is how we set a period of time that we wanted to become like this. Instead of that, instead of aiming for the perfection, why can't you set achievable, why can't you set small and achievable goals? Right, you can set small goals every day, and after achieving them, just celebrate your progress and celebrate your small success, no matter how small it is. No matter, no one is gonna judge you, okay? So please start setting small goals, okay, and start achieving those small goals first. Then you can think of this fluency, or that 6 months fluency, or that 1 year fluency. Why you are in a rush to get that fluency, guys? Let it take its time, okay? There is no rush, there is no urgency. Just give yourself time and just learn this language, enjoy the process. Take the time that you need completely. There is no hurry, okay? Yes. So these are the reasons that are preventing you from speaking English fluently, okay? So once you rectify your mistakes, then you will definitely able to speak English fluently, guys, okay? So that is all about the video. So before I'm gonna wrap up the video, I wanted to tell you something, that please do not forget one thing, that you are capable of more than you think, guys. Okay? Just believe in yourself that you can do it. If you don't believe in your abilities, then who can believe you? Tell me. So you have to believe yourself first, and then you can prove to the world what you are capable of. Okay. Remember one thing, the more you practice, the more better you will become at it. Okay. So start speaking out and start practicing a lot. Yes, so that's all about the video, and be shameless about your mistakes as well. Okay, bye bye.